For the next few months, with every book I sell from my website, you will receive a free copy of the Retire in Thailand magazine valued at $2.99, including the Retire in Thailand Handbook 2025, the 10 best countries in the world to retire on your pension, both of my road trip books, a 3-week road trip through southern Thailand and a 3-week road trip through northwestern Thailand. 3 books in the tie-dyed series of books featuring Chai Son Sinuan, an incorruptible Thai policeman in a police force that is rife with corruption, Murder in Paradise, Bar Girl and Lawyers, Guns and Money. Or, if you prefer historical fiction, how about the Deptford mass murders, which tells the story of the first time fingerprints were used to solve a crime in London in 1905. The book Adolf Fittler tells the story of a young boy growing up in northeast England during the Windrush era, when millions of people from Commonwealth countries arrived in the UK to work due to the shortage in the labour market after World War II. If you like biographies, have a look at my book, You Will Never Amount to Anything, which were the cruel words that my teacher said to me on the day that I left school in 1966, and how those words inspired me to prove him wrong. I'm delighted to introduce my latest book, The Golden Years, Retired in Thailand and Living the Dream. The book is for anyone who may be thinking about relocating from their home countries to retire or to live in this beautiful country. For this month only, it's available for just $4.99, and as a special bonus, every book bought on my website comes with a free Thailand expat living magazine.
The way I always do. How was I to know she was with the Russians too? I was gambling in Havana. I took a little risk. Send lawyers, guns and money. Dad, get me out of this. Ha! I'm the innocent bystander. Somehow I got stuck between the rock and a hard place, and I'm down on my luck. Yes, I'm down on my luck. Well, I'm down on my luck. I'm hiding in Honduras. I'm a desperate man. Send lawyers, guns and money. This shit has hit the fan. Alright, send lawyers, guns and money. Send lawyers, guns and money. Send lawyers, guns and money. Hey! Send lawyers, guns and money. Oh! Yeah.
Sawadee Krap, Jed here from Thailand, my land. The title of the book comes from the late great Warren Zevon song of the same name from his 1978 album Excitable Boy. If you like great music, I recommend that you take a listen to Lawyers, Guns and Money and many others of Warren Zevon's songs, as he was a great talent. Sadly, Warren Zevon died of mesothelioma or heart cancer in 2003. The book features Lieutenant Chai Son Sinuan of the Royal Thailand Police, an incorruptible policeman in a notoriously corrupt police force. And because of his stance against corruption, many of Son's fellow police officers resent that he is uncorruptible, including his commander officer, Colonel Satang, who only tolerates him because of his unprecedented record of catching criminals, which the Colonel capitalises on and then takes the credit for. Son, who is a devout Theravada Buddhist and incorruptible, is based in Sinuan, on the tropical island of Koh Samui, where millions of Farang tourists flock every year to soak up the sun, party and visit the lady bars, so crime and criminals are never very far away. Son is handed the toughest case of his career when on the tranquil shores of Crystal Bay, close to Lamai Beach, a woman's body floats to shore on the afternoon tide. Unnoticed, she drifts close to the many tourists taking advantage of the tepid water to try to cool down in the hot mid-afternoon sun. She's naked except for a Buddhist amulet around one of her wrists and a silk scarf tied tightly around her neck, and she has distinctive Sakyant tattoos down her back. It looked like a straightforward case of a bar girl taking the wrong customer home for the night, until a phone call to the Koh Samui police station from an expat husband in Bangkok saying that his wife, a high-profile prosecutor, had not been answering her phone since the previous evening and that he had contacted the management at their holiday home on the island to check on her. When the manager entered the house, he found an overturned coffee table, drops of blood on the broken glass, but no sign of the man's wife. After the woman's body is identified as that of the missing prosecutor, it comes to light that she was building a case against a Russian drug cartel boss operating out of Phuket with links to the Asian underworld. When pressure from the upper echelons of the Thai government works its way down to the police minister, he contacts Colonel Chief Superintendent Satang and demands that he make a quick arrest. Knowing that his best investigator had been banished to Koh Phangan, Colonel Satang recalls Lieutenant Chai Son Sinuan from his exile back to Koh Samui to try to solve the case. The investigation takes Son from Koh Samui to the island of Phuket, where he comes face to face with the Russian drug lord Fyodor Popov. Son had crossed swords with Popov in Bangkok earlier in his career, when Popov had been a strong suspect in a drugs-related murder, but he'd bought his way out of trouble, which still angered Son, and Son is determined not to let him get away with murder a second time. This is the third book in the Chai Son Sinuan series of books. Take a look at my books in the tie-dyed series of books: Murder in Paradise, Bar Girl, or Lawyers, Guns and Money. And you'll find the links to all my books in the description of this video.